Welcome to JH. Today, we are exploring how to incorporate an adjustment layer within Premiere Pro 2023. To start, I want to explain why these layers are so beneficial for your editing process. Essentially, an adjustment layer serves as a container for any visual effects you want to apply, allowing you to modify either a portion of your timeline or the entire sequence simultaneously. For instance, imagine you are working with two separate clips. If an adjustment layer is placed over the first clip but does not extend over the second, the effects will only be visible on that first segment. To apply those same visual changes to the subsequent clip, you simply need to drag the edge of the adjustment layer to cover it. This creates an immediate connection, ensuring the effects are consistent across both parts of your video. In this specific example, the layer only holds a lumetri color effect for basic color correction and minor grading tweaks. The real power of this tool becomes clear when you have multiple video tracks stacked together. Even if you have 3 different tracks, you can place a single adjustment layer on top of everything. This applies your chosen effects to every clip underneath at once, which is far more efficient than manually copying and pasting settings onto every individual file. It makes your workflow incredibly smooth and fast. If you haven't been utilizing adjustment layers in Premiere Pro, you should definitely start including them in your projects. Now, let me show you the exact steps to create one. First, I will clear my timeline so you can see the process from scratch. To begin, navigate to the project panel. If you cannot see the new item icon at the bottom, simply click and drag the corner of the panel to expand it until the icon appears. Click on it and select Adjustment Layer from the menu. A settings window will then appear where you can define the width and height. For this demonstration, I will keep the settings at full HD to match my sequence dimensions, ensuring the layer covers the entire video frame. You can also set the time base, which I will leave at 30 frames per second, though you can modify the frame rate here if necessary. Keep the pixel aspect ratio set to square pixels and click OK. Your new adjustment layer will now appear in your project bin. From there, you can drag and drop it directly onto the timeline above your footage. At first, toggling the layer on and off won't change anything because no effects have been added yet. You must decide what modifications you want to make. For example, if I want to perform color grading, I select the adjustment layer and begin adjusting the values. I might increase the contrast, lower the highlights, or tweak the shadows and white levels. I can also add some custom curves to refine the look. Now, when I play the sequence, the difference is obvious. Turning the adjustment layer off hides the color tweaks, and turning it back on reapplies them instantly. It is a very simple and effective method, and you can use as many adjustment layers as your project requires. I strongly suggest adopting this technique for better editing. If you found this tutorial helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content. See you next time.